So I've been doing e-commerce for a while, around 15 years, and I can honestly say that the latest edition of the AI tools made our life much easier. Everybody's just doing e-commerce. So we developed a tool called marketplaceprosperity.com, and it allows you basically to connect all your key e-commerce platforms. We currently support eBay, Amazon, and Walmart.com. And you can do things that used to take hours with the user interface, or maybe a bit less with flat files, if you know how to work with flat files, which is not very easy and kind of convoluted. You can do it now with natural language, just talking to the system. The LLM takes your instructions or queries or questions, translates it directly to the endpoints of the API of the system. We use our credentials with Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. So you can, in seconds, update quantities, check for account health, fix compliance issues, update titles, brands, basically anything you can do with the user interface, anything you can do with the flat files, you can now basically just do by talking. Our system is called marketplaceprosperity.com. I've been testing it for a while on 7-figure accounts. I know everybody says 7-figure accounts and they don't have a 7-figure account, but we actually do, and it works amazing. So it also have like a full cycle of PPC optimization. It takes into account everything you can think of, between conquesting, day parting, which I know very few of you do because it requires AWS integration and SQS and things like that. It takes into account Helium 10, it takes into account Keepa, data for SEO, rainforest, all the data we can gather from any sources. We put it into the mix, creating this perfect Amazon ads and even eBay ads and Walmart ads soup. And then we check trends, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, and 30 days, just to see if we are improving or not and why. We automatically create gap campaigns. We create a plan. What is a gap campaign? For example, you're selling now organically. You never went around and creating an advertising campaign for the product. So our system can automatically create a campaign and leverage your organic sales basically now with a paid campaign just to boost it further. For each campaign, we check the proposed range of the bidding range from Amazon. If we talk about Amazon, which have right now the most developed ads system. So you don't bid below your competitors and you don't bid above your competitors. You're somewhere in the range that Amazon suggests to get the best ACOS and best ROAS. Obviously, we also check the true ACOS. So maybe your ACOS is pretty high, let's say, but your budget is very low. So it seems like you are not very effective, but all in all, you sell a lot organically, so you can be also happy about that part. So it gives you a full, more than like 30 different variables, anything you can think of, anything you can AI you can think of. Everything is fully compliant with the Amazon, Walmart, and eBay guidance. So we don't do anything to upset them, the gods of e-commerce, if you might call it that. And we see very good results. We do especially competitive areas like supplements, which is a cutthroat business. We are doing electronics, we are doing car keys, and we are doing pet accessories. I think it's one, between all of them, it's like maybe the most competitive categories online in general. Obviously there's others, and I'm sure you know better than me, but I think it's worth a try. If you want to try it, you can just comment "I'm interested" on something similar in the comments. I will send you a coupon so you can try a free trial. You can disregard for now the $1,000 per month basic subscription and can help us test the system and improve it. We'll be happy to get any comments or not even like bad feedback. For example, you're super happy, but you would say, look, if I had this feature or this type of reporting, it would make the software much better. Because everybody has their own experience and their own field and their own thoughts. We'll be really happy to know what you have in mind and quickly implement it with our team of developers. We are based in Medellin, Colombia. Maybe you can see behind me, you can recognize the buildings. So we have a team of developers and we can implement things pretty quickly. This is also, of course, with the help of the vibe coding and all the latest AI tools. So if you have anything that you see that doesn't work well, anything that you see that works well but you think can be presented better or better with improvement, so we'll be really happy to know. I apologize if it's not the perfect, most professional video, but I'm mostly into e-commerce and not into being an influencer, as you might guess. And yeah, so just let me know, and I'll be really happy to hear your thoughts.